let's talk about video editing. Let's talk about producing video inside your church. So let's say you have a milestone, a 5-year anniversary for your pastor, and you want to do something nice for him on his anniversary, and you want to put together a great video. I'm going to show you how to do that. Or let's say you do an announcement. What we did every single Sunday, we would do an announcement. We would cover 1, 2, or 3 topics, usually not more than that, and we would show it during the offertory. We took our offertory towards the end of the service, at the very end, right after invitation, and we would show a 3-minute video, 3 to 4 minute video that would go over some of the things coming up or give them encouragement, our congregation encouragement. And when I did that, I had to make these videos look amazing. So I'm going to show you how to put a Hollywood effect. I mean, these things are going to look like you spent thousands of dollars to produce, very high quality. I'm going to show you how to do it in a short amount of time, very inexpensively. So number 1, I use Final Cut Pro, and I'll show you why. Final Cut Pro X, there's a version 7, which is an older version of Final Cut. It's on a Mac only. And then there's Final Cut Pro X, which is 10. And so that's what this program right here. There's another piece of the puzzle, and this program is $299, and it is the most inexpensive professional editing software. Now, some people will argue with me and say, hey, Final Cut Pro X, it's semi-pro. It's not pro. Well, for a church video, it's pro. If you're talking about Hollywood House, yeah, there's features they don't have that a Hollywood studio might need. But for everything that we need to use here in a church, this will do everything you need to do, my opinion, okay? And so this is Final Cut Pro. The other piece of the puzzle, there's several pieces, is Apple Motion. Now this is if you've heard of After Effects or special effects program, that's what Motion is. It does amazing stuff. You can look online and see some of it. I'll show you some here. But you can put projects in here, and it shows up as a preset inside of Final Cut. Now this is very cool. So let's say I downloaded a project, and I'll show you this in a second, put it in here, and I saved it. Here's what you get to do. This particular piece is a transition, okay? So if you notice here, it comes back. Look at this 3D transition. I did nothing to produce that. All I did was save it in Motion. Come over here, drop it on a transition, and watch this. I'm going to go in slow motion. Let's see if I can zoom in and do this slow motion. So there's the transition right in the middle of the video. So you have this amazing, let's try another one here. And we'll make it a little bigger. If it'll let me. It may not let me. Okay, this is as big as a transition this piece will give me. But look at this. So automatically puts it in there, brings in the new video there. Now this probably isn't a good, let's go back. Let's try another transition. So here we've got a couple pictures. I'll just show you how this transition works. So it comes in, nice little baby picture, pulls the baby out, pulls in the next baby. Now this is no work whatsoever. This is what I like about Final Cut Pro and Apple Motion. Now I'm kind of showing it to you in backwards so you can kind of see the benefits first, and then we can talk about how to do this. So here we go. No work on my own. I already have it in here, replaced it. You have this amazing... Let's see if it's going to do anything here. Hold on. So it takes a picture, pulls it back. It's a little slow, so I'm going step at a time because it'll render this out in one piece. There's a lot going on here. And you can see it's going to take the baby away. You're going to bring in the next picture, and you have this amazing 3D scape that you did nothing for. This is what is amazing about, have I said the word amazing enough? Final Cut Pro and Motion. So where do you get these awesome, amazing, I'm going to say it again, templates? You go to Motionvfx.com. Now look at this. Look at this. I just brought it up. I didn't type in anything. We're going to take a look at this. I just picked one at random. So you put in your own words. You can put in your own words where you see the text, and it's already done for you stuff, okay? Let's go over here to this one. So you put in your own logo, you just drag and drop, and it's already doing all the effects for you. All you do is put the pictures in there, okay? You type in your own words and everything like that. So this is a typograph. infomercial, typography, sorry. And there's the logo. You put it in there. You type in your own words. They're doing everything for you, already done for you, commercial. And all you do is change the text. Anything you want. Let's think about, you know, if I type in wedding, or kind of that feels what I'm thinking. If I was doing a anniversary for a pastor or something like that, I might want something a little more soft. Here's one. So you just type in the words, whatever you wanted. It's got this real soft look. You might not want to art, but this would be great for some of the videos that need a softer touch, like a seminar for women. Already done for you. Everything's here. Let me look for one I'm familiar with. This one's really nice. 569. Look at that. All that, you just drag a video in there, it does it for you, okay? Alright, so I really like that. Let's come over here. I've downloaded it, and let's take a look. So I'm going to come in here, and this is what it looks like once you download it. And we're going to go, there are transitions that you can download. I showed you a transition. There are titles. That's kind of just comes up and gives you a complete screen where you can type text. It's the title. And then you've got the project, and you got lower thirds. Now, lower thirds are when things pop up like this, where it's a lower part of the screen and you can put text over it. It comes with everything. Lower thirds, transitions, titles, and projects. Let's go into projects. I'm just going to open it up in Motion. Okay. It tells me I'm missing a few fonts. I can install those. Let's take a look here. Under media, there is videos, and if you go back, they'll give you the fonts, and you can install all these fonts on your system. I haven't done that yet. So that's what it's asking for. We're going to push cancel. All right, so as it opens up here, you've got these layers right here in Apple Motion, and there's so much to go into, but I'm going to show you how easy this is for you, okay? So notice right here it says drop zone 1, okay? So we can do this one of two ways. We can come in here, and we can bring in a picture or a video, go to this drop zone 3. It's going to drop it in 3 right there. And then we're going to come in and get a different picture, and we're going to drop it in drop zone. See, it's only going to let us do 3. So let's take a look, and I'll show you how to get around that. So right there, you can see drop zone 3. But let's go over here to drop zone 1. And here's drop zone 1. And let's see what happens when we drop this in there. Oh, here's me and my brothers. Drop that in there. All right, so now we've got me and my brothers in there. It's not perfect, but let's go back into drop zone 1. Let's bring it down just a little bit. There we go. And so that's drop zone 1. All right. So now we've got the picture set right. It was just a little bit off. It's not hard at all. Let's go to drop zone 2. And let's fill in the blanks here. So there's drop zone 2. We see drop zone 2, and we'll just put another picture in. Here's some family. So we've got drop zone 2. There we go. And so just like that, drag and drop, we have these amazing videos already going. Now, of course, this is my wedding from years ago. Let's see if we can adjust the text. Can't really grab it in the screen, but if we go over here under text, they've organized it. We're going to go to, let's just look down the line. Text right here. And let's see if we can find it. There we go. Scroll down, you start seeing title text. And this one's just, you know, the text. So there we go. You can see it highlight right there. And then see if we can catch this next line. We can. Okay, so there you go. Let's see what it looks like. So there's not, whoops, took the text out. This is to show how amazing. There's no audio or anything yet. And then it goes right into this. And I spent hardly any time on this. You just go through and change it out. It's very, very easy. So that's what I use. I edit everything in Motion. You just look at what it's labeled, come over here and find it, change it out, and it doesn't take long to do that. That's how I produce amazing videos. So I render this out, and you can see the results here. Let's go back over here to the video I did, our story. So this is the same template, okay? And this couple. So the marriage connection, your marriage can be great, okay?
Hi, I'm RL.
And I'm Billy Smith. We're marriage educators.
We have been married for over 36 years.
And we've been happy for 14.
They have an amazing story. I keep using that word. I have to figure out a different word. But guys, if you'll use this in conjunction with, here's the recipe that will produce some stunning results for you guys. So come over here, download a Motionvfx project. It can be anything through here. Just look through. There's literally hundreds, if not thousands, almost any topic, any type of style, commercials, 30 seconds. It will make you look amazing instantly. Then bring it into Motion. Each piece, the transitions, and this title you would render out. If you opened a transition, let me show you how to do that. So let's close this. Let's close this, and let's go back. Motion, there we go. So now I'm back inside that folder, and you can see that we have a lower third. So this would be a lower third. I would double click it. And I'm going to show you how to get this into Final Cut. So it also comes with a lower third, double click. I don't have to do anything, okay? Because it's already done for me. It's a lower third. You can see it come out here. Your best wishes are, I go, now this is a transition. Save as. And then you get to decide where it's at. So we're going to name this test template. We're going to put it in, I like to put it in lower thirds, okay? And then the theme, you can pick different themes to kind of organize stuff. I'm going to put it in a test theme, okay? And all I have to do is push publish. Now get this, it just sent it to Final Cut. They all work hand in hand. So let's take a look in Final Cut and see where it put it. So over here, we know it was a transition. It was a lower third, I mean. So we'll go to the text area, and then we'll go to lower thirds, and that's where we put it. And then we'll scroll down. Since it is test, we can hit T. Sometimes it doesn't work on this. S, S, T, upper, boxes, bulletin, cinema, cityscape. It's got it organized here. Let's see if we can speed this up and type in the word test. So here's the test template. And this is a lower third that we just looked at. Okay. Now, these are not the text you want. It's right there. Just double click and you can put in whatever you wish. Okay. Come back over here. So you can do that, or you can come up here to the text here and you can change it as it changes there, whatever you wish. You can change it over here also. So that's how you do it. Same thing. I'm going to come back over here and show you. That's the lower third. There's transitions, which same thing. Open it up, file save as in Motion, and you save it inside this, and then you come over here to transitions, and the same thing here. You can see that it creates a pretty cool little transition instantly. And so you have these families, you have these themes. The same thing with, we've talked about transition, your title. Let's look at title here. It's under here. So this is a billboard title, more of a title. It's not a project. Here's a classy title. It's a little longer, but it's not quite a project. Let me look a little bit here. So this is a title right here, and this is, you just notice that it covers the entire screen. It's right in the middle. It's not a lower third. It's more right in your face. That's considered a title. Okay, so we can look at this title, and we're going to push cancel. It's right in your face, right in the middle. You can see, and it's even got the backgrounds, but it's an amazing little title. So if you wanted to transition into something nice, then that's what you could do. So with that said, that's my recipe to become an amazing editor, is to use Final Cut Pro X, Motion, Apple Motion, and to use Motionvfx, and all of the links are down below. If you'll use those 3 things, you can do anything in video editing. I mean, it's just amazing. The last piece of the puzzle in this is a green screen, and I'll go into that next. I'll go into that, and you can see right here, these guys right here on a green screen, they look amazing. There's no green around their head or anything like that. So I'll show you how to set a green screen up, and you can produce this high quality style video also. All right, guys. And if you need the basics of Final Cut Pro, if you've never edited before, that's a little bit outside the scope of this tutorial, then you can look at the links below. I've included some YouTube channels that will show you the basics of how to do Final Cut Pro and stuff. If you don't have a Mac, if you're sitting there on a PC, I have used a PC for 15 years, okay? And I started out video editing on PC. And there's nothing like the recipe I just told you. It is worth throwing away your PC or selling it and putting it towards a used Mac. Doesn't even have to be a new Mac. Put it towards a 2-year-old Mac, okay? And start editing with Final Cut Pro. This is the only way I know how to do this. I've looked at all the other programs, and there are some out there that can allow you to pull in projects this easy, but nothing works seamless side by side like Final Cut Pro, Apple Motion, and Motionvfx. All right, guys, enjoy.